Uh,
Till Saturday it's open, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm doing this set B1. All right. This is for direct diploma. Okay. Let me just reload this. Some error loading at the pages. Okay. So this is mad2.
No, do app dev, app dev. Mad
Yeah.
2. Does it show
That,
Mad 2? App dev.
eh, yes. Space
Do
dev.
do dev dev 2. Okay, it will show anyways. Yeah.
No. Let's do view.
They will definitely have a question on you. Yeah.
All right. So it's just three people. Fine, 3 to 4 people. So coming to this question, let's give this to Yash. He did not do it morning. Yeah.
So
Consider. Mm-hmm.
consider the following JavaScript program and predict the output if executed.
Mm-hmm.
So we are having a new promise with a
Mm-hmm.
resolution and rejection, and we are having a function inside it which gonna check two parameters A and B. If
Mm-hmm.
they is equal, the result it will be a resolution with a message matched. If
Correct.
its two string is equal strictly equal to B,
Mm-hmm.
then it will get rejected with a message partial match,
Mm-hmm.
and in any other cases, it will be rejected with a message unmatched.
Correct.
So now we are calling it by check 9 comma string 9.
Yeah.
So definitely if condition will not evaluate to true, but
Correct.
else if will
Else.
do.
Yes.
So it will be a reject with
Mm-hmm.
partial match.
Correct.
So check 9 comma 9 dot then if in case of fail it will do fail summary and it will give the message. So the final answer will be fail summary partial match.
Mm-hmm. But it is not the case. Exactly what I thought.
Hmm.
Yes. So the who knows why the answer is this? Yeah, it is partial match, but why it is pass summary instead of fail summary? Priyanka, Ayush, wanna try? Hello, Priyanka, are you here?
Thinking. Thinking. Yeah,
Think.
yeah. I'm just thinking. Yeah.
Uh,
Ayush,
is the
Gupta.
reason is that dot after dot then first one will
Yes.
be for resolution and second one is for rejection.
Exactly.
What?
Exactly. The first. Yeah. Ayush. So yes, go ahead.
Yeah, so in dot then the first part is for resolution and the second
Correct.
part is for rejection. So since
Hmm.
we have got rejected with partial match, so it will go to pass summary partial match. Reason being
Priyanka got
because
it.
this is the function for rejection.
Yes.
No, this I think, please can you slightly
Yeah.
elaborate?
I'll repeat what he told. Okay. So the thing is, so this check function, after checking it, it returns what? There'll be two function. Okay, the first function and the second function. First function corresponds to the resolution, means when it is resolved. Priyanka, are you understanding what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, this is resolved. Whatever is resolved will correspond to the first function. Okay, if there is a rejection response from this, I mean, if there is a rejection, then it goes to the second function.
Okay. So
Okay,
are
so
you
in the
saying?
second function,
Uh,
you're in the second function, you're receiving partial match as pass,
correct, correct.
and you're typing pass summary, and you're putting. They're just giving confusing us with the words.
Fail and pass. Okay, okay. So this fail and pass is nothing but some variable or rather some
Exactly.
flag type of thing that is getting
Yes.
passed, we can
Yes.
say, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So it
Correct.
is always true that the first, uh, okay, then I'll have some more questions. We'll come, when we'll see
Please
mock, we'll
start.
see, because there are so many thens, no? Then I get confused actually. ठीक है.
Fine.
Okay, this is clear. Okay.
Okay. So the first function is going to be for the resolution. Second function is for the rejection. If you have only one function, it stands only for the resolution. Got the
Okay. And
point?
if you have a second, then does it stand for rejection? If, for
See,
example, you
second,
have first then
second then,
and second then.
yeah, Priyanka. Second then is for getting the data out of the fetch function.
Acha, getting the data out of the fetch function.
Correct.
Acha, okay, so we'll see that when we'll come to that.
Yeah, we'll see that. Okay, this
Yeah,
one
yeah,
is
sure.
clear, I think.
This is clear.
Okay.
This is so it will be written through a comma, huh? To a comma. So
Yes,
first arrow function, comma, and second arrow. So this is practically dot. Then this is the first what you have to do for resolve, and second is what you have to do for rejection. Correct?
correct, correct.
Okay, clear.
Great. Ayush Gupta, okay? Yeah, your voice is breaking. Is it breaking for all, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Ayush Gupta, your voice is breaking. Your voice is literally not audible.
Now is it audible?
Now it's audible. Tell,
Yeah. So I
but
was asking like, what is this pass variable doing actually? Exactly what pass variable is doing? I want to know.
Priyanka,
Like
Priyanka
there
answer.
is pass variable.
Yeah, yeah. This pass variable actually it's not doing anything because it's not a function. It's only telling when you have reached the rejected, then what the arrow function is doing is only going to the console.log. It is not doing anything actually. I mean there is no condition or anything inside. It is only telling what to do
So
after
how the
you.
variable?
No, yeah, actually it's correct, but a little more to add to this. Actually, this is a simple case of arrow function. Okay, so how you define an arrow function? You write x, then an arrow, and return x square. Right? So in that case, x is an input, and the function will return x square. Similarly, in this case, pass arrow console.log pass simply comma pass. So what it is doing? Pass is a variable and it will log the value of pass in the function later. So, and what will be the value of pass? Whatever message we are getting from the rejection, which is partial match. So, pass is actually a variable which is storing the value of partial match in this case. You remember now how we do for the arrow functions? How do we define arrow functions? We write an input parameter, we write an arrow, and then the return expression.
Yeah, got it. So this is how the pass, the variable pass is getting the value as partial match.
Partial match, right? Passed by the rejection. You can write anything x.
and there is some syntax error.
You have not written anything in else now.
Nothing. Okay.
Okay,
So
okay. You have to
it has some syntax error.
you have to bring it up now else. Ah
Rejected
yes.
part.
Yeah, I mean, I did the OCR, right? I mean, image to text conversion.
Hmm.
It'll always have that. Fine. Okay, I think Ayush okay with that? Ayush, right? Ayush okay with that? He unmuted himself. Yeah, Priyanka, take the next question.
Okay, so for which of the following statement is false regarding REST and GraphQL? GraphQL helps fetch exactly the same data which is needed and avoids overfetching as well as underfetching. Okay, in general, a GraphQL response always returns 200 status with the error field containing the errors, if any. So this we have seen, no? This I think we had seen in this week 8, I think was there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is true that it always sort of returns the status code 200 and with the
Correct.
error field containing the errors, if any. Yeah.
Yes.
And REST API provides multiple endpoints to access multiple resources. This is correct. So, okay, so it seems this is also true, yeah? So, all
Yeah.
browsers follow cross origin resource policy by default.
Hmm.
Cross origin, yeah, probably. Yeah, all browsers means because
No. No.
wherever.
No. 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 This is wrong.
Acha, this is not, this is wrong. Okay, okay, okay.
Correct. So we have to enable the course.
Okay. Correct, correct. This is false, we have to tell. Fine.
Hmm. Yes. Or did you follow what is
So
happening?
Yeah,
Ayush,
yeah.
go ahead first.
so I was
Ayush, go
saying
ahead
like,
first.
what about C point?
C point. C option. Is it what you're saying?
Variable?
No, your voice is
Yeah, I'm
breaking.
talking about C option that is
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Let me answer that. Okay, your voice is literally breaking so much. Okay, so C is saying the REST API provides multiple endpoints to
No,
access multiple resources. This is true, right?
can you GraphQL? Yeah, can you relate it with GraphQL?
Okay. So GraphQL, okay, how do we relate this? Provides multiple endpoints to access multiple resources. In terms of GraphQL, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I am not able to relate it with GraphQL. Priyanka, can you try to relate this?
GraphQL provide.
See, REST API, at least we know that, yeah, we have so many
Yeah,
multiple endpoints, yeah, and whichever
correct.
resource we want, we can access that using the appropriate endpoint.
Mm-hmm.
So that way it is true for REST API. Now GraphQL,
Yeah,
what I understand it, it is basically a query, and
yep.
it will fetch its answer from multiple
Several places.
resources with one query.
Correct.
So probably it may not be true for GraphQL, but for REST API it is true. And the statement written was for this thing. So it says in GraphQL there is only a single point entry in general.
Exactly. That's what we are
But
saying
not
here.
entry. This is about entry.
See, I think it does not have multiple endpoints. I'm not sure because for
Exactly,
each
Priyanka.
query you
See,
will get only one.
endpoints is also known as entry point, right? I think so. I don't know. But see, endpoint is the entry
That
point.
Okay, correct. Yeah, somewhere
are
you
you
are
sure about
right.
this?
See, somewhere you are. See, the point is, like for example, we made our mad1 project, na. So once you like, or for example, Google, you go to Google. If you go on changing just by slash, if you add something, you can go like directly. You are entering into another endpoint actually, and that's a different entry point. So you can enter into that app using multiple entry points. While
Ideally,
with
that is what it is. Is
But
okay?
in GraphQL, we can have only single entry point.
Correct.
Yeah, so this was not a correct statement. No, I mean this was not the ticked statement. So this is a true statement, and they were asking regarding false.
Yes.
So
So
yeah,
yes,
so we had ticked only D in this.
This way, this
Ayush, you're muted. Like your voice is literally breaking a lot. Okay. Yes, you have any questions?
No.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go further, Ayush. Like when your voice is okay, we can talk about that. Right. I'll try to move to a different place. All right, Priyanka. So next question. So this is for Yash again.
Okay. So consider the following view application with the HTML and JavaScript file. So
Hmm.
in the index file, we have a div with ID app. We have
Yeah.
two router links. One is going to home and one is going to set.
Yeah.
And we have a router view with some styling. And later
Correct.
we are including just the script. So
Mm-hmm.
let's do the script.
Here is the
In the
script.
script, we have a component named as set name, which have a template. Inside the template, we have a button, which is
Hmm.
triggering the set name method.
Yeah.
And in the set name method, we are just trying to get the item with name if it's present.
Hmm.
And if it is not, we will name it with Rohit Sharma.
Okay.
Okay.
And this is something like an if condition, right? So
Yeah,
if
user
it is,
question mark. So they
Mhm.
will check whether user is null or not. If user is null, if user
They
is
no
not
no
null,
they are checking if it is present, then it will
hmm,
remove that name, right?
yeah,
If it is not present, then they will set it.
yeah, they will set it with Rohit Sharma. Okay. Set
Hmm.
item is a method that stores key value pair. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
that's right.
hmm, so now there's another component saying with get name. It has
Yeah.
template and it will give you hello and your name. And
Mm-hmm.
it has a computed property username, which will get the name uh, from this local memory, and it will
Yeah.
check if name was present. If it is, it will display the name. Otherwise, it will display Virat Kohli.
Okay, so there are two things, right? One is the username and one is the set name.
Yeah.
Username username if it is present it will leave it, if it is not present it will set it to Virat Kohli,
Yes.
right? So in the other one, if it is there it will remove it, else it will set it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So our home is having a component get name, and
Hmm.
our set is having a component set name.
Set
We have
name, yeah.
created a new router, and then we
Hmm.
have initialized the app with the router.
Correct. So what will
So
be
now
rendered
the
inside that?
question
Hmm.
is, suppose the application is running on local host, what will be rendered inside the router view if you visit the application for the first time?
Yeah.
So for the first time, there is nothing inside the name. So
Correct.
and we are visiting home. So let's just go to the home one, get name.
Hmm.
So get name, it will go to template. It will try to enter hello username. Then it will check for the computed property username, which since it was the first time, your name will not be present. So it will set it to Virat Kohli and it will
Yeah.
display hello Virat Kohli.
Wait a minute. It's not setting it to Virat Kohli. It's just showing it to Virat Kohli. Still, you are not set it to local storage, right?
It is not saved inside the local storage. It's just
Correct.
username variable is having the value Virat Kohli.
Yes. Yes. Priyanka followed.
See, so what I've understood that because we are going to home page, yeah. So
Yeah.
home page, it is we are going to the component get name. So
Correct.
get name has this template of what is this? Hello username, yeah.
Yes.
And what we are computing the username. So
Mm-hmm.
username is the local storage get item name.
Hmm.
Yeah. So get item name. Where is get item? I don't know.
What? What do you know? What do you don't know?
What is get item? Get item is a standard this thing.
Yes. Yes.
Uh,
It's a standard inbuilt
Standard
method.
method. Okay,
Yeah.
inbuilt method. Okay, get item name and return username. I mean, if it's there, yeah. Else username we have to set as Virat Kohli. Yeah.
Correct.
So since there is name, is it null somewhere? User. Yeah,
Initially,
there's nothing. Nothing is there. Yeah, in the
yeah. Initially, nothing is there.
nothing is there. Yeah. So it will be set as Virat Kohli. So when we will open, we will get this template with the hello Virat Kohli. Yeah.
Good. Ayush, is your voice okay? Or still?
Am I audible? Clear?
Yeah. Yeah. This is very clear. Okay. So you have any doubts in this question?
No, no.
All right.
Can we discuss this further? What would happen supposing if they were to ask set, or
Sure.
you
Sure.
were
Sure.
to suppose to click on that change name, once, what would
So
happen? Can we discuss
correct.
that?
Yes. Yes. So yeah, Priyanka. So let's say that in the home page you are going to have hello Virat Kohli, right? And then after that you will have the slash set, right? So if you go to
Correct,
the slash set, what is gonna it's gonna go call the set name.
correct,
Okay. So set name, it is first checking whether you have name in that. Still, we don't have anything on the local storage, right?
correct. It
No,
is not
no.
that
It
local
will,
that
it
name.
will,
The slash has not put anything into local storage. Yeah.
Correct. Yes. Yes. You want to
it,
say something?
actually, this set name method will only trigger when we will click on the button.
Huh. That's what. So when we click on the slash set, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah, when you will
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
to slash set, you will get a button.
Correct.
So when you will click on the
Okay. Yeah.
button,
Yeah. This button. Okay. Okay.
yeah,
We have the set name button, right?
Okay. Yeah.
When you click on that button, then all these things will happen. Not just going to that page. If you click on that button only, all these things will happen. Priyanka.
ठीक है. Now you please tell me. Now we have clicked on that button. Yeah. So we are now at set name method. Yeah. So he
Yes.
is telling constant user is equal to local storage dot get item name. Okay, there is
Hmm.
nothing. So you have to get something from the local storage, which is nothing
Yes.
is there. It's null. Yeah.
Correct.
So it says
If
user
anything is there in the local storage.
correct. Then user
Hmm.
is that. We
Huh.
have to remove that name. We have to
Remove
remove
that
that
name.
name. Yeah, yeah. So if something is there
Hmm.
in the username, we will remove that and we will set the item in local storage as the name will be Rohit Sharma.
It's not
Okay,
and it is actually else. If it is there, you will remove it. Else, you do this.
correct, correct. You are right. You are right. So if
Right.
some name is there in the, but how the name will go to user local storage? How it will be? Acha, this only local storage set item name Rohit Sharma. So
Correct.
every time Rohit Sharma will be there, actually we have to remove it. Now supposing we were to click on this button again, suppose, then what will happen?
Which button? Same
This,
button, right? Set
yeah,
method,
yeah,
set
yeah,
name
yeah.
button.
With
So
change
now,
player is
now,
there. Yeah.
correct.
Now in that case, it will set it to Rohit Sharma because it was
No,
removed the last time.
no, 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 no. See, after that we have set it right, and she is
No,
asking
no, no,
again
no,
if I click the same set name button.
no, no. No. Okay, fine. Okay.
Yeah. So what will happen is, so it will retry the name Rohit Sharma, and since you have the name, it will remove the name.
Right.
Priyanka,
Okay.
got it?
Yeah, and then what happens? What
That's
we will
all.
not see anything. No, actually, we will
We'll
not.
not see anything.
Oh, we will not see anything. And what will get depicted on the what will get rendered?
Only
Nothing
this
else.
button will be there in that set name.
Okay.
Only the button will be there. Nothing else is there.
Nothing else is there. So actually, by clicking on this button, we are not doing anything. So only if we go to home page, we can see hello Virat Kohli. Rest we will see only
Correct.
this button, and we can
Yes.
see maybe on the right hand side in the this thing
Um,
whether he
yeah.
is there in the local storage or not. Rohit Sharma. That's all.
Correct.
Correct.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. Clear. Yeah.
Okay. Good. That was a nice discussion. Ayush, now that you're back, so now please argue with this. Let's finish this question once and for all.
I was saying, like, so GraphQL mean when we talk about GraphQL in this, we can also say like GraphQL has single endpoint or single entry point
Correct.
to access multiple resources.
Yes.
When we are talking about REST API, it is like कि when it is having multiple endpoints or multiple entry points to access the multiple resources. So we can say like that.
Yeah. May I tell you one thing? Okay.
Yeah,
See, GraphQL is trying to fetch data from the APIs, from the resources, right? From the server. GraphQL is to fetch resource from the server.
yeah,
Yes or no? Right?
yeah, yeah,
So, and the REST API is returning us with the data, right? REST API is not,
yeah.
I mean, what? Sending, like, it's like mostly it is going to return us the data, right? Upon a
So
request, it is going to give us
GraphQL
the,
is going to return some data.
yeah, correct. Your voice is breaking again. It's gone.
So I meant to say like both are returning data, na? When we are trying to fetch.
Yeah, GraphQL will fetch and return it. REST API will not fetch and return it, right?
Yeah.
So REST API will return whatever it is having.
Okay. It will return all its thing.
Correct. Priyanka, am I right?
I'm sorry. Could you repeat? Yeah.
I
Just missed.
told you GraphQL will go and search for different resources in the internet and then give us the data,
Correct. Correct. Correct.
right? In case of REST API, it is not going to search anywhere. It is just going to search inside of itself and return the
Correct,
data.
correct. That's the major difference actually between GraphQL and this thing. So what
Correct.
I understand is GraphQL actually, like we can call it probably single. I mean, I don't know how many endpoints and all, because actually you give a query, and this query then it will crawl over the various resources and
Browsers, web
find,
pages, or something like
and find the appropriate this thing and fetch it back.
that. Ayush,
So
okay?
yeah, it's different from how the REST API works.
Correct.
Yeah.
Ayush, okay? Good. What
Yeah.
about the
Yeah.
second point?
Yeah. That was okay.
This is true because GraphQL will always return
Yeah.
200
Yeah.
status code. Even if you have error, it will show
Yeah.
it in the
With
error.
errors.
Yeah, good. Third
Yeah.
question also is done. So we'll go to the next one. Okay. Ayush, you want to do this?
If my voice, please
Yeah, your voice is not good.
tell me.
Priyanka, you take this question.
Yeah. Please, someone
Okay, I
else.
think, yeah. So again, we have got two routers, home
Mm-hmm.
and user, and yeah, rest is all styling. Yeah, and then we have
Priyanka, 1 minute. Let's look at it.
app.js.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
So we have only two router links here. So we'll have to see now what the view is doing. Yeah, app.js. We'll have to see.
Sure.
Yeah. So we have got here. We have got. So if we will see. Yeah. We will see if we go to the routes. Yeah. What does the home or the slash does? Yeah. Yeah. So we had slash returns the component home. Yeah. So if you go and see the component home, it says welcome to the home page. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the what will get rendered. Yeah,
Correct.
if we the home page, or the slash rather. And if
Yes.
we go a user and ID, yeah, then we have to go to user, component user, and they're also children. So child
Hmm.
is, if nothing is there, then component we go to profile. If profile is there, we go to error. And if nothing is, I mean star, whatever else, if something else is there besides that, then again we go back to profile. Yeah. So here what we have is we go here. I don't know how he's setting the ID, that I'm not sure. Acha, ID is this only. So whether we put slash or whether we put profile or whether we put something else.
Hmm.
So that means if we will have nothing after user only slash, we will say name Rohit Sharma. Also, if we don't have any ABCD, also it will give name Rohit Sharma. And if it is we write profile instead of ID, then we will get 404 profile not found. So whatever is the
Correct.
question now, I think we can look at the question. What will be the rendered inside the view page for user page? User page, where is user page? I think user is hello Rohit Sharma, na? Acha, nahi.
Yeah. See,
User page. User page, we will have, no, it
user
will,
slash one slash home.
okay. So user
This is the
slash,
page. User
yeah,
slash one slash home. This is the route.
this is the route. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that means we have user slash ID. I don't know how then we are setting. And if you go slash this thing, uh, can I look at the question? What it just said? What is the profile? Huh? Profile pe pucha?
No, it is,
User
what will be
page.
rendered for user, capital USER page. So we have some button here, right? See
Ha,
that there is a link, right? In the
okay.
what will be rendered inside of this? That's the
User, I
question.
think we will get profile because we have not put anything else, na. So we have,
Hmm.
since we have not put anything, it will go to profile and we will get hello Rohit Sharma or whatever was written there. I think
Mm-hmm. Name Rohit Sharma.
name Rohit Sharma.
And we
Profile.
have a template for the user. Priyanka, we have a template for the
Acha,
user.
acha,
See?
okay, okay. User ID, this route parameters ID. But acha, there
What
is
was the
one.
ID?
ID is one. ID is one. They have already given ID is one. Yeah, ID
Mm-hmm.
is one. Yeah. Okay. So ID is one, and then we will have. That's it. We should have ID one,
Is it one or one slash home?
one slash
See?
home.
One or is it one or one slash home? What is the ID?
Acha,
So what
let
will
us
it
go,
render?
let
User.
us go to the route. See, it says because it also has children, no? So it
Mm-hmm.
only said user, yeah, slash ID and home. Home will be like star, no? So we will go to profile back.
Correct. So my question is that it is going to return the ID. That's fine. So is it going to be just one or one slash home? What is this parameter ID going to take? What
No,
is
I
this
think it
one
will.
going to take?
No. See, home is the child here. See, we are going to user slash one. One is already given. Yeah, ID is given as one, and
Hmm.
slash home. It does not fall under the children paths,
Okay.
space or profile. Yeah, so it falls under star.
Okay.
So star, I
Mm-hmm.
think we will go to then component profile. So
Okay.
that
Okay.
means
Okay.
I think either we should have, but I don't know what it will render. I think it should render that only, no? And
Both.
see,
I
name
think.
Rohit Sharma, correct. It should render
Correct.
this, correct.
Okay. So what I can understand from here is that so this one basically this one is basically the ID and whatever comes after one is the children.
Correct. Had he put profile, had he put something, whatever, I think profile or something.
Yeah.
So
So
then we
user slash ID is the parent ka route.
correct, correct.
Mm,
We have
good.
seen
Okay.
something similar actually. I think, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
had he had put profile na, instead of home, we would have got this error thing here, 404 profile not found.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Got
Okay.
it. Is that clear for Ayush? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Any doubts? You're okay, right?
No. Yeah,
Good. So can you do this question? Next question.
sure. So the same, again we need to check HTML and JS file.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's an ID app. We are taking an input from the user and modeling it as filter text. So whatever user will write will get stored in filter underscore text. And
Correct.
then we are having an unordered list and running a for loop and displaying every element of it. Right.
Okay.
Now we are having what we call it? Fruits list. Okay, array. So we have an array of four fruits. Then we are defining an app, registering the
Hmm.
app with the data, and a temporary array of the same fruits, a deep
Yes.
copy,
Hmm.
and a blank filter
Filter
text
text.
variable. And
Yeah.
then we are defining a watcher
Correct.
on filter text.
Yes.
So this dot fruits dot underscore temp is fruits dot filter fruit return this dot filter text. If it starts with A, make it with small a, else make it capital A. Okay.
Oh.
If it starts with capital A, make it a small a. If not, make it as capital A. So for apple with capital A, it will become small a apple, and for ABIU, it will become capital ABIU, and rest again the same thing with all.
Yeah. Small will become big and big will become small.
Right, right.
Okay.
So suppose the application is running on local host, what will be rendered if the user types A in the input box?
Hmm. Capital A.
Hmm. May I see again the input box?
Input box, nothing is there. See,
Okay, okay.
view models
Then
filter text. It's all in this filter.
yeah,
Acha, filter underscore text is the thing that we have to put in that box. Yeah, is it like that?
No, Priyanka.
We okay. The filter underscore text is the one that is talking with the database.
that is the
Correct.
input taken
Input
by
text.
user from user.
So this A is stored in the variable filter underscore text.
Hmm.
Priyanka, got it? What I'm saying?
No, no. Repeat, please.
We are gonna type capital A in the text box, right?
Okay.
Okay, that A is gonna get stored into the filter text, filter
Okay.
underscore text.
Hmm, 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 hmm.
That is
So
that is
what
what
this
the view
filter
model.
text is doing? Let me see what this filter text is doing.
Yeah, so we have see there is nothing, but you have a watcher for the filter text. So whenever filter text is changing, initially it was nothing, right? So when it is changed to A, so this is getting coming up. This method will be called.
Okay, just 1 second. I'll just join you. Yeah.
Okay, so can I see the options?
No.
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 Hmm. Or will be
See,
rendered if the
this is gonna filter something. Yes, this
uh,
is gonna filter something,
so
and
hmm,
yeah,
so the user is just typing capital A, right?
yes,
So the watcher will get triggered, and
yeah.
this dot fruits dot temp with
Hmm.
this dot fruits dot filter.
So
So
what
it
is
will
this doing
first will
actually? Is it like all these three are the same in a single line, right?
it is yeah the single
So
So,
line.
so
So
just 1 second. So this you please explain. Filter dot text. Filter underscore text is this dot fruits underscore temp. Yeah, which is actually whatever. Yeah. So this dot fruits dot filter fruit. Yeah. So whichever we are going to choose. Yeah. Then so we return this filter underscore text. So the whole fruit has gone there. So whatever fruit was there, that fruit has gone there. Correct.
yeah, I mean, wait, what is fruit?
See, fruit in fruits temp or something it was there, no? So fruit is the name of the
So
whole
fruit
fruit.
is nothing.
No, fruit
Huh?
was there, no? See, if you see the please the
I think
HTML.
this dot fruits is the fruit. I think you're
That's
gonna
when
filter it.
you are filtering, na? So whichever
I
fruit,
don't know.
so may I?
हाँ
Yeah,
बोलो
please.
अभी.
Fruit is
Yeah, so
well
fruits is an
inside
array
the
of
function.
fruits, right? So when you will apply the function dot filter to it, it will go element by element inside the fruits array and do whatever you are doing inside the filter.
Correct.
So
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 what does this fruit refer to? Is it A?
Firstly, it will refer to apple,
Individual.
then ABIU, then acrola, then aki.
Okay, so everything
Yeah,
individual fruits.
yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
so So it has come to fruits. So first, let us take only apple. Yeah. So your fruits underscore temp now contains apple. Correct? Acha, acha, acha. Okay. So he's telling return this filter underscore text. Uh, if fruit starts with this dot filter underscore text a, then small a, if capital A you convert, else you convert it to capital A. So that means you go and find that what is happening to this fruit, and then you just return the corrected version back. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay.
Fine.
So writing
Mm.
capital A will do the thing.
Abhi and Aki. Abhi and Aki something. So since we are
Acha,
given capital A,
So
it
this
is.
is not actually replacing, it's just filtering. So since we are given the capital A, it will filter out the elements with a small,
Hmm.
right? The elements with which start with a small a. It gonna filter out that. So
Hmm.
ABIU and FT are the two elements that are starting with a small a.
acha, it's not
Okay.
replacing, is it? It's
Yeah,
only.
No,
just
no, no.
it's just checking
Ah,
which
okay.
starts with.
Acha, now I've understood.
It
Okay.
starts with function, right?
Okay, understood. Understood. So that means he will start, he will take ABIU and AKI. Yep.
Hmm.
Okay.
So this was a tricky question, very tricky question.
Yeah, this was
We
tricky. Yeah.
didn't know about these things, yeah. Okay, is that Ayush? You want to say something?
No, it's very clear.
Okay, yes. Can you just reiterate this once, finally? This
Yeah,
filter function alone.
yeah. So this dot fruit stamp is an array. Okay, it will store the filter values, and now we are applying the filter on a fruits array which have four elements, right?
Correct. Yeah.
And how the filter gonna work? It will return the element, right? And what the element
Okay.
will be, if it starts with capital A, yeah. If it starts with capital A, it will look for small a, right?
Hmm.
It's checking for the equality there.
Yeah. Okay.
So if it is not, it will return the fruit as it is.
Hmm.
So since
Okay.
we have wrote capital A in the input, so
Hmm.
filter underscore text is now is equal to capital A. Okay.
Okay.
Since
Okay. Okay.
this dot filter
Very.
dot underscore text is equal to capital A, it will look for small a now.
Hmm. So
If the user
if it
would
was
have
if the user had given it as small a,
Then we will get apple and a Corolla.
hmm, so it will never come to this point, huh? This dot
no
fruits.
no
Yeah, no other A, capital A or small a. If it has
Okay.
a banana like fruit, then come it will
Hmm.
come here.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a nice point. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If supposing
Fine.
there's a banana, then
It
it
will
would
return the
simply
whole
return. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Correct.
this dot fruits, and
Okay,
will
that
it
is
return
how
the
they
whole
have.
thing or nothing?
Ah,
whole thing. We have it.
correct, correct. That is why they have given if else with here also before fruit starts with blah blah. Yeah, yeah, correct.
Okay. See what will be rendered if the input box is the same thing, huh? Yeah, fruit. Same thing. Same thing as like they are asking if we put small a, what will be rendered? And we
Small.
saw that it
Small.
was apple and acrola.
Yeah.
See capital A and acrola. And I think okay. So that the two questions are done with that, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So not sure if I can run it with you know Vue.js. Let's move forward. Priyanka, go ahead.
अच्छा ठीक है. Okay, so this is promise. Yeah, so we have got a function resolver
Just
one.
read the question. Correct output after 20 seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. So what is happening here that we have got the two functions, resolver one and resolver two. Yeah.
Hmm.
So what is in the resolver one? We have got a new promise. So which if it resolves, yeah. So set time with function resolve mad one and console.log resolver one promise is done after 2 seconds. Yeah. So it will like this. And resolver 2, it is like function is resolve mad2, and resolver 2 promise is done after 1 second. So now let us see async function. What does it say? It says async function start const p1 is resolver 1, const p2 is resolver 2, console.log await p1 and console.log await p2. Okay, so here actually if you will see the resolver 1, because it will work faster, yeah, like it will give this thing earlier. So what we will get is we will get resolver 2 promises done will print before than resolver 1 promise is done, yeah. And resolve mad 1 and mad 2, this I'm not very sure, one of them will come before, one of them will come later, I'm not sure which comes first. I
We have
think
await function, right?
mad 1 will
Async
come
await. Priyanka, one second. We have async and await, which means it's going to be synchronous, right?
it is going to be asynchronous, no?
No, synchronous. We have
Ach-
async and await together.
Acha, this you will have to explain them. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's check the answer. Resolver, mad one, mad two. Why is that mad one, mad two
Resolver
coming out?
2 promises. See, it is happening first. No, it is happening. It will happen for. I mean, it will happen sooner because it will resolve after 1 second, and resolver 2 is happening after 2 seconds. Even if it is going line by line. So if it is going line by line, that means resolve mad 1 will get printed first, and resolve mad 2 will get resolved later. So that means we will get resolver 2 promises done, resolver 1 promises done, and then mad 1 and then mad 2.
No, two is coming first, then comes first,
That's
then
what I
mad
said.
one, mad
Who will come first? That is what I said. Because it's coming sooner, na? It is coming after. It is coming after 1 second. You have a set time out, no, for 1 second.
two. Yeah,
So this will resolve earlier than resolve for 1, because that is coming after 2 seconds.
okay.
So that means resolver 2 promises done will get printed ahead of by 1 second. Resolver 1 promises done. And after that, since it's already resolved now, it is reached the timing. It will then start, sort of, we can say line by line. And then we will have MAD 1 and MAD 2 getting printed. This is how I understand, but I could be wrong. If somebody can give better clarification, I'll be
Yeah, this
happy.
is correct actually. Correct.
Yeah, that was correct. I understood.
Okay, now what happens if there is no await? Please tell me whether it will change.
If there is no await, then it will not wait for resolver one to finish first, right?
Correct.
So in that case, there is
Anything
no,
might come.
yeah, there is no guarantee whether mad one will first come or mad two.
Acha. Okay, understood.
They are synchronous, right? Anything might come.
Okay, so if we have both async and await, then actually we have gone to we have gone
Async
to
means your function can be asynchronous, but since you are awaiting for the output, so what await makes you do is it will wait until this that
correct,
line
correct.
will get resolved.
So it is almost like synchronous now. Yeah,
Yeah.
correct. Hmm. Okay.
Ayush, questions?
No, no.
All right, cool. We'll go to the next one. Yeah, yes.
Yes. So which of the
Mm-hmm.
following schemas simulates the callback like behavior?
Okay.
So there's a function do something, taking two callback, success callback and failure callback,
Mm-hmm.
letting the result to do some computation. If
Mm-hmm.
result is true, then success callback function will give success message, and else failure callback function will give failure message. Okay, I'm not sure if why this is wrong.
So
Let's see the
let's see the options here. Oh, both.
hmm.
Fine. So let's see this answer and tell us see us why.
Yeah. So what a callback function is do is it will take two function as an input. Okay, and
Hmm.
it will display one in case of resolution and other in the case of rejection.
Hmm.
So this is the theory behind a callback function, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Uh, I hope it is right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
both
So,
the
so result is
functions,
going to be stored some value which is coming after some computation, right?
yeah, yeah,
If the result, if I mean, if we have a result, then success CB of success message.
yeah. If we are not having the result, it will give you the failure callback. So
Okay.
yeah,
So similarly, they are doing the opposite. Like if we don't have the result, we are calling the failure callback. Hence, we are calling this.
correct.
Let
Priyanka,
us see the
okay?
wrong options. No, let us see the wrong options. What
There
was
is
it?
no
There
wrong
is
option.
no
Like
wrong
these two are.
answer.
It's first option, second option, or both.
Okay,
Priyanka.
so let us see
So
why the first option. It is okay. Result, do some computation. If result, success CB, else failure. What is the difference? Whatever was correct. Let me see.
No difference,
both.
Priyanka.
Acha.
What
Okay.
here they are
Under-
saying it is both.
Okay. No difference. So
Correct.
both can be both are correct. So we have to choose this option. Understood.
Yes, exactly.
Acha.
Hmm. Which of the following URL has the same origin as blah 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 blah? Origin.
Yeah, so uh, I have just read about this origin. So for
Hmm.
origin, you must have the same protocol to
Mm-hmm.
start with, must and the same domain and the same. You must be accessing the same port,
Hmm.
right? So now
Yeah.
you can
So
go ahead.
until this point, right? Until 8080, it should be the same.
Yeah, right.
Then only yeah. Priyanka,
Okay, then but why not A? Why is it that is not correct?
HTTP, yes, secured.
Okay. Correct. Understood. Yeah. We this is exactly what we were talking about. You know that you can have in the from the same my entry points. What we were discussing. No? It's like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. Fine. So this is okay, right? I think this should be easy for all. Yeah, Priyanka, this is for you.
ठीक है. Okay. So the consider the following markup index. Okay. So this is name. Okay. V
Mhm.
model name and then P class token if
Hey,
present.
yeah, can I open this with Google Docs? If I do like that, will I get the typed thing? I mean, the code. Will I get the code?
Try app dev.
No, actually they are images
Oh,
only.
they are using an image here. But ideally, if we try to open this with Note something, OneNote, it might come right. Fine, nothing. Go ahead, Priyanka.
Acha. So it says, yeah, P class if token, then
Hmm.
present, yeah,
Hmm.
else not present. So present or
Correct.
not, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. Now let us see the app JS. What is the question? Let me see the question. Uh, no.
That
Niche
just
will be
consider.
question. Some question will be there, no, at the bottom. Yeah. Say you open the index HTML file in a browser and write IITM in the text input shown on screen. Then force reload the page. Okay. What will be the value in the input text box and class applied to the paragraph element with the text present or not, respectively? Okay. Fine. So this must be something like local storage and yeah. So first of all,
Yeah.
it is local storage. So if we have managed to input it, then it should remain. Okay. So that is
Hmm.
I think, important here.
Hmm.
So then data we have start with empty and token was true. Yeah. So it has got mounted means after reloading. Yeah. So mounted. So that means so this dot token is local storage get item token and this dot name local storage get item token.
Initially, we don't have nothing. We don't have neither.
Correct. Then watch name n. Yeah. If n dot length is less than 2 and
Hmm.
true,
Hmm.
then this dot token is equal to false. So
Hmm.
now the thing is that IITM had a longer length. Yeah.
Hmm.
Had a longer length. Although the token was set as true, but length is less than this thing. So the token has been set to true. Actually, it was already true. Yeah. So local dot set item token uh, is this dot token. I think
Hmm.
token is IITM here, yeah? No, no, name. So, okay. So that means token will become this dot token. So this dot token is true, na? We have got it as true because length is more than 2.
They are writing IITM, correct?
IITM.
So
So
they are
length
putting
is
two.
more than 10, more than 2.
Yeah.
It is 4,
So
na?
this
Length.
dot token will become true. So
True.
since
So
token
local
comma
storage
true,
mein we have put this dot token as true.
correct.
Okay. Okay. Now
Hmm.
what is happening? So a name whether that gets added to the local storage. This dot local storage get item token only. It is telling. I don't know. Name is not getting stored anywhere actually.
Name is n. See, yeah, it is
No, name is n,
name
but
is
it
n.
is not getting entered into the local storage. Acha, this dot name. But this dot name is also token only.
Yeah, it's not getting stored into the local
Yeah.
storage.
So it
You're
is
right.
not IITM. We will get true or false only.
Yes.
Yeah. So let me see now what will
And see,
happen.
the question is nothing but is it is present or not? Class present or not? Right. Okay.
So token if true, yeah, token. So then present. So our token is
Hmm.
true, so we will have present, no?
Hmm.
But what they were asking, usme bhi token should be true, I think. Yeah.
What will the value in the input text box on the class apply to the paragraph element with present or not? What will be the value in the input text box?
Input text
That's
box
what they're
is this.
asking.
This only, na? V model input name in place of
Yeah.
name was also token only, na? This dot name is equal to token. So I think we should get true here, and here we should get present.
So the question is like, what will be? Is it present or not? That's what they're asking.
It will be present. It was true, na? Token was true.
Let's confirm that.
True and present. Yeah, correct. I was right.
Hmm.
But Gokul, why don't you come and sit with me in the exams? I think when you are there, na, somehow I'm able to think. But otherwise, no, I am not able to get any answers correct, actually.
Yeah, all that you need to do is relax and do it.
What I will do is, किधर आएगा ना बोलूंगी गोकुलम pranam, and then maybe I'll remember. Okay.
Okay, fine. Come back. Yes, can you just repeat this? I just wanted to understand this again.
Yes. So we in the HTML we have a div with ID demo, and there is an
Mhm.
input which is getting stored in a variable called name,
Correct.
and then there is a paragraph of present or not, whose
Mm-hmm.
class is getting defined based on the token.
With.
If token
Mm.
is present,
Mm-hmm.
I mean if token has some value, it will go to
Mm.
present. If token has no value, it will go to not
It's
present.
not token as value or not. It's token. I think it's token as like true or false.
So
Yeah, if token.
when you will
If
store something in local storage, it will always be stored as a string, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So even though you are storing token is equal to true, it will stored as true as a string, right?
correct,
Correct.
correct. You are right. So if
Hmm.
something is there in the token, then it is like present. Okay, correct. You're right.
Yeah, but
So
if you can see, this dot token is like true or false. Acha,
hmm,
okay, okay, okay. Even if it is false, it is
present
true.
will
I mean,
always be there.
okay, got it. Even though we are
So that
the
means
local
we will
storage.
always get token there. We will always get present there, is it?
Yeah.
Correct, correct, correct. We'll
Ah,
always get.
okay, that I had not understood. Okay,
That
okay.
was interesting.
So that means if token is empty, only in that case we will say not present. Otherwise,
Right.
it's like whether
And
token
also
is
the
present.
logic is that na they are not asking whether token is true or false. They are asking whether the token is present or not.
Hmm.
Whether the token is stored in local storage or not. I think that is
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
yeah.
right, right.
Okay, yeah, yeah, correct.
So basically, if it is if it was I, so if it was less than two, then it will be false and present.
Yes, right, correct.
Okay, Priyanka got it.
Yes, yes, I got it. So in that case, we would have got false and present.
Correct.
Yeah, correct. Okay, good.
Hmm. So I think now I got the idea.
I
Thanks for
didn't
that.
get when we will get false.
Sorry, when it will be false, huh?
Ayush, why don't you type it out?
No, no,
Like
Priyanka. Let's just finish it up.
I
What is your doubt?
I'm asking like when it will be false, like token value is false, and it will
Okay.
when the HTML page when it will render as false, like it will be saying not present.
It will never say like not present. I mean, maybe the first time. Maybe the first time. Am I right? Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
At the
When
very
there
first time.
when there is nothing in the local storage.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
okay.
but the problem is
Yeah.
but the problem is uh okay. So we are not setting it, huh? Okay,
So we
fine.
are setting token to be true.
Correct. Got it.
But token, I think we
Fine.
have set to true.
Yeah,
So
but
we
we are
can.
not really storing it
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Acha,
Yes.
that will get done only after force reload, correct?
No,
No, this initial token was true, na? It
watcher
being
will do
called.
it.
Huh?
Watcher will do it.
What you're telling? I'm
Yes,
sorry.
watcher will
Watcher
do it.
will store
Huh.
the
Acha,
token into
watcher will
the
put in local storage.
yeah.
Okay, understood.
Yeah, also I have one doubt. Yes, what I'm asking is, so in the forms we can write something and then click outside. If we click outside only, will the watcher work, or when will the watcher work? I think only when you click outside it will watcher will work, right? Or
Yes,
while
right,
typing itself
right.
will it work?
No, no,
No, while typing it will not work.
Correct. Only
Only
when you
after
click,
you complete
because
typing.
watch
yeah,
will.
type
I
something
think
and click
watcher
outside.
work only when we will change.
Yeah, that's right. Only when we change the value, but that value will get changed only when we click outside, right? Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. If that is the case, where is that? Yeah, here it is. So we write IITM in the input text box on the screen. Okay, they did not tell that without clicking anywhere. If they have told like without clicking anywhere, this question is like half cooked, right? They should mention that point. Fine. Okay. So, so shall we call it day now? Now that's all, guys. Close it. Hmm? We'll do it
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Okay, okay. Good night.
How
Yeah,
many
thank you.
questions left? Can you just check? One, two,
153, 154,
I think we must be only
55.
halfway through.
Yeah. So we do have some questions, like 5 to 7 questions are there.
I got so many questions in quiz two. Oh my god.
So, but we have spent only 1 hour, no, less than one
Consist
hour.
of half of the marks.
Oh, but we will get only 1 hour during exam, yeah.